guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it was time to do another video about lunches. I've shared one video in the past here where I just showed you a week of lunches of what we actually ate. And so that's what we're gonna do again today, except this time it's gonna be 2 weeks of lunches. So as you know, I share my meal plan on here every Monday, and with my meal plan, I'm just planning out for dinners. So lunches, I just have more of a running idea in my head of what we usually eat, which is like sandwiches or leftovers or salads or soups, things like that. But I don't really necessarily make a meal plan for lunches. We just kind of play it by ear. I try to have the basic ingredients on hand, and yeah, every day we just figure out what lunch is gonna be about right before it is actually lunchtime. Some days Pablo is able to come home from work and eat with us. Some days he is not. So sometimes it's just me and the kids, and sometimes it's all of us. Like I said in my last video about lunches, this is real life. So I'm showing you what we are actually eating. So it's not gonna be anything really fancy. Everything's not gonna be like a perfectly balanced lunch. I'm just trying my best over here. So with that being said, let me show you everything that we ate for lunch for 2 weeks.
Okay, here is Monday's lunch for week 1. The kids had some meat and cheese sandwiches, some cucumber, and then these little fruit cups. I actually did not order those with my grocery order. I guess they accidentally gave them to me. So that was a pleasant little surprise, and the kids were happy about that. And I love those too, so I had one as well, along with this factor meal that I warmed up from the freezer. And here is Tuesday's lunch. I was originally talking with this video, but the background noise was just way too loud, so I'm just doing a voiceover. But we were just having quesadillas, and then I was making a sincronizada for Pablo. That's what he really enjoys eating. You just do the tortilla, put some shredded cheese and some lunch meat, and then we top it with a salsa from Mexico, this one here, molcajito, that he really likes. It has like little bits of almond in it. It's really interesting, but he loves that. So here's a look at his sincronizada. It's obviously not quite finished. The cheese isn't melted yet, but I have that there almost done. The kids' quesadillas, and then I made myself a salad to go along with the quesadillas with these craisins and these really yummy honey roasted pecans, some feta cheese, and this vinaigrette. It was a really nice salad, so that was a happy part of my lunch on that day. On Wednesday, we had taco soup for lunch. Yes, I realize that this taco soup makes it into like every one of my meal videos. That's just how much we eat it. We all enjoy it. Even our youngest, Danny, as you can see, was really enjoying his soup. And then we had some graham crackers with milk for dessert. We had this when I was a kid, so I still enjoy it too with my kids. Okay, here is the kids' lunch for today. At least the beginning of it. I can always add more stuff if we finish this up, but they have some homemade banana muffins I made this morning, some carrots and apples, crackers, pepperoni, and cheese. And for my lunch, Pablo picked me up a burrito from Chipotle, which was amazing. I forgot to take a picture of it until I'd already started eating it, so you get a picture of a half-eaten burrito. Okay, lunch for today for the kiddos is going to be grilled cheese, so I'm in the process of making that. I just had shredded cheese, so that's why it looks a little messy. But that's for the kids. They'll also have carrots with that. I might cut up an apple too for them. This looks a little unappetizing, but this is the rest of my Chipotle burrito from yesterday. I warmed it up, so I'm gonna have that, and I will probably make myself a salad too, so I'll show you that as well. But yeah, that is the kiddos' lunch right here. And here's my salad, my mix of greens, these yummy pecans, and there's some craisins in there too, with a strawberry vinaigrette dressing. Okay, so these are the kebabs that Pablo made, and then he also made guac, which this looks really, really good. Here we go. There we go. Will it focus? There we go. Super yummy. For Sunday's lunch after church, I had some leftovers from the kebabs that are just taken apart here. So good. Really, really yummy. And then the kids had some sandwiches, some cheese and crackers, and apples for just a simple lunch. Okay, here's mine and the kids' lunches today. I had leftover whole wheat spaghetti, so I doctored it up with some garlic salt and Parmesan cheese. And then we had some leftover salmon and some chicken that I cooked up this morning. So some of us are having chicken, some of the kids are having salmon, and then I have some veggies over here.
And then once the kids are done, a lot of times if they're still hungry, they'll have some toast or something like that as well. But that is lunch for today.
Okay, I'm slightly embarrassed about this lunch because I feel like it's like the stereotypical unhealthy American lunch. But I had a random frozen pizza and a package of hot dogs in the freezer. So I pulled them both out. And then we have our little token bag of carrots for something healthy.
Okay, we have kind of a variety of leftovers for lunch today. One of my kids is going to have a hot dog, and we have veggies and oranges that he can have with that. Danny already ate some oranges, but he's also going to have hot dog. Then we have this. This is Tuscan chicken pasta. Really good. So some of the kids will probably have that. Also have some plain pasta that's been doctored up with Parmesan cheese and garlic, salt, and olive oil. So I know Alex will have that for sure. But yeah, this is what I got out for lunch for the kids. I'm gonna have taco salad. I'll show you that in a second. And here's my taco salad. Did not have black beans on hand today because I didn't want to open a whole can. So I just did taco meat. But it's looking really good. I'm excited to eat it. Here is this afternoon's lunch. This is a white chili, but I didn't have white beans, so I did pinto beans and black beans. So it kind of makes the chili kind of like this, not the most appetizing grayish color, but I added some sprigs of cilantro and some corn, so that gives it a little more color. Spinning this whole pot while I'm cooking. But anyways, yes, that is what we have for lunch. And then I made bread yesterday and we only ate one of the loaves. So I have it wrapped up here. So I'll be cutting up that French bread and we'll have it alongside of our soup.
For the kids' lunch today, they are just having a simple meat and cheese sandwich and some Granny Smith apples on the side. And I'm having the last of this leftover Tuscan chicken pasta, which was super yummy. On Saturday, I didn't get a picture of the kids' lunch, but I just had some simple hard-boiled eggs, some of these little homemade energy balls, and some toast.
We are headed out to church and we always bring lunch for afterwards. So I'm bringing leftover pizza, carrots, apples, and then some crackers and peanut butter in case the pizza is not enough for everyone. So I'm gonna throw that into a bag and that is what our quick lunch will be after church. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment and let me know what are some of your go-to lunches. I would love to hear what it is that you normally eat for lunch on a weekly basis. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. That helps me out a lot. Thank you so much guys, and I will see you in my next video.